Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for clicking. In case you're new, you're most welcome. And if you're my returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. So guys, today I'm going to be doing something different. Today we have a, a guest on this channel, and something fun is that we share names, me and her, we are namesakes.
Sometimes people confuse.
Exactly. So you rarely see Harriet on my channel. So today I said, why not do something different? And thank you so much for honoring my invite, Harriet.
My pleasure.
I appreciate. So today we are going to be having an interview with Harriet. I'm going to be interviewing her. Okay, before that, let Harriet first introduce herself.
Hi guys, thank you so much for accepting me in Harriet's channel. I am so grateful. Happy New Year to you all. Thank you so much, Harriet, for hosting me.
You're welcome.
My name is Harriet the Traveler, not Harriet Anabo.
I'm Harriet Anabo. She's Harriet the Traveler. Yes.
So we are kind of different, but we share Harriet,
Yes.
the first name. So I'm glad that you hosted me today.
Okay, so today I'm going to be interviewing Harriet. I'm going to be asking her. Harriet has traveled actually. How many countries actually have you traveled to now?
Let me see, Rwanda, Kenya, Uganda, Ethiopia, Somaliland, 5 countries.
Yeah. So for those ones who don't know what Harriet does, she's also a travel content creator. She has done a lot of amazing content. So I want to interview her about Ethiopia. I have that, I also want to travel to Ethiopia, and I know most of you guys who are watching this video, you've been waiting for this video of me interviewing Harriet. Most of you were like, you need to interview Harriet before, about before Ethiopia. Exactly, So today Harriet is going to be telling us her culture shocks and experiences of Ethiopia. Yes, especially those people who want to travel to Ethiopia and they don't know where to start from. Like me, I've never been to Ethiopia, but I would love to travel to Ethiopia. Yeah, so you're going to be telling us all that in this video. But if you're watching us and you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Kindly subscribe. All right. So let's dig into this video.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. So before I tell you my experiences, my culture shocks in Ethiopia, first of all, I would like to tell you the requirements.
Exactly.
First of all, if you are planning your trip to Ethiopia, I feel like maybe I can borrow your microphone.
Exactly, it's okay. Yeah.
Sorry. So if you're planning your trip to Ethiopia, the first thing you have to have is the passport. Some people ask me, Harriet, can I travel with my national ID? Nah. You can't. So you have to get a passport if you're Ugandan, or even if you're not a Ugandan, if you're from a different country, you have to have a passport. Then you have to have a visa. But for Ugandans, we get our visa on arrival. Yes. So there are some countries that get visas on arrival. There are some countries that are visa-free, like Kenya. There are countries that have to have electronic visa. But for Uganda,
we are not visa-free?
We are not visa-free.
So you have to pay a visa on arrival?
Yeah. When you go to Ethiopia, then you can get a visa from there.
Amazing.
Then you can buy your air ticket. Air ticket, it all depends on the season. Sometimes you can get at $500. I'm now talking about Uganda. So you can get at $500, some $400. So it all depends on the season.
Okay.
Yeah, so there are some months actually
when the
that
tickets are
cheaper.
Okay.
Yeah, and it also depends on the airline that you want to board. Yeah, there are some airlines that are cheaper.
Yeah.
Like
Kenya
Airways. Yeah. Even Ethiopian Airways are cheaper. Yeah, so once you have your ticket, the passport, and also a visa, then you are ready to go, pack your bags, and boom, go and fly.
Wow.
Yeah, so once you reach to Ethiopia, of course, oh my God, the warm welcome that you get from the people of Ethiopia just from the airport, like everyone is ready and willing to welcome you, like to help you out, like if you're stranded. So that is something that I experienced when, as soon as I reached at the airport, like everyone was ready like to help me. I was like, oh my God, was I even expecting this kind of love from Ethiopians? So it was really amazing. And I thought, oh, maybe it's just because it is an airport, but let's see how
The
things are
locals.
gonna work out.
Yes.
Yeah. But still, when I reached to the place that I was sleeping, still the same kind of love that I was experiencing. I was like, oh my God, is it kind of like for everyone gets this kind of love from Ethiopians, or it's just that my case is different? So what I can say that people of Ethiopia are so warm, welcoming, and they are really very kind people and very nice people. Yeah, so that's what I can say.
I used to watch Harriet's videos, and then I'm like, okay, because sometimes before you travel to a country, people be like, oh, that country is not safe.
Yeah.
But me, I believe in traveling to a country, and then because when you reach on ground, that is when you can tell
Exactly.
the reality. Because you've seen people traveling there.
Yeah.
And then some people be like, oh, it's not safe being in Ethiopia. But when Harriet went there, actually, all of us, our eyes were open. We're like, are you serious? These people are just nice like this. Like,
Yes.
that people are going there because they've seen Harriet travel to
Yeah,
Ethiopia.
exactly, yeah.
Talk of Joy Lobatan. Shout out to you, Joy Lobatan, if you're watching
Oh,
this.
well. The Jamaican uncle,
Yes.
the Nicolene G.
Exactly.
Like a lot of people have been telling me,
Yeah.
Harriet, we've been seeing Ethiopia, but we had never seen Ethiopia
Exactly.
like the way how you showcased Ethiopia. Like you
showcase it,
opened
like,
our
so well.
eyes.
Yeah.
So I can say really Ethiopia is safe.
It's safe, and
Yeah.
anyone can travel to Ethiopia.
Anyone
as
can
long as you
travel.
have the requirements, guys.
Yeah, exactly.
So, which other culture shock did you get there, or your experience there?
My dear, the culture shock that I got from there is Ethiopians can feed you. It's something that I never experienced. Like I was like, how can someone feed me? Yo, like I think you watched my video when I was
Exactly.
testing the
Yeah.
raw meat, and this girl was like, I wanna feed you. I was like, a girl feeding me?
I think that's
Is that
culture
even-
there, right?
Yes. I was
Like, it's
a
normal
girl-
to them,
Yeah,
yeah?
it's a culture to them that you're supposed to feed each other, most especially
Wow.
if you're lovers or a family, like a
Because
friend.
I saw someone was feeding you, and then you're also feeding them.
Yes.
I'm
so
like,
that is
wait a
how-
minute.
Yeah, then I was like, oh, I wish I could get this effort. Honestly speaking,
Okay.
I thought, oh my God, I wish I could be getting this every day, every
Mm-hmm.
single day. It could be nice experience, yeah. And also, what amazed me or what shocked me, like there are some hotels that I went and people could recognize me as if I was known, and they could tell me, don't pay for accommodation. I slept in a 5-star hotel. I never paid a single coin from food, from accommodation. Like I was like, oh my God. And the manager was like, even if you come next year, you will still come here. I will still give you the same treatment. I was like, oh my God, this could be only
Amazing.
God. Yeah, so people of Ethiopia are really kind, I
Okay.
can say about that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for taking care of our Ugandan sister. All the Ethiopians who are watching, thank you so
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
And she has actually inspired us to also travel to Ethiopia. So, how is the weather in Ethiopia?
Very perfect. You see the way how you're looking here? Baby girl, when you go there, you come back like you're looking summer girl.
When your skin is skinny.
Glowing.
Eh?
Oh my God, that's why you see Ethiopians look really so beautiful because of their weather. You will never even tell that has it rained or not. It doesn't rain, but it's very cold. You can't tell, are we in summertime or we are not in summertime?
Okay.
Are we in winter or what? Like, it's cold, ever cold, most especially Addis. But not only in Addis, I was in Albamish. Albamish is in the southern part of Ethiopia, even in
Shashamane. I saw you in
Even
Shashamane.
Shashamane,
Yeah.
all is in the southern part. So all it's very cold, very cold.
So that means, do they experience summer and winter?
Yeah.
Do they experience winter?
No.
They don't.
They don't. Only summer.
Oh, by
Yeah.
the way, Ethiopia is an
Yeah.
African country,
Yeah.
guys. Some people confuse it to not be an African country.
Another
but
thing
it
that
is.
shocked me
Yeah.
is, for us, the sun goes down at around 6 or 7. In Ethiopia, it goes dark like at 5. Just like in Europe or in America. Then you wonder, like, are we in Africa or we are not in Africa? very early in the morning, like
Uh-huh.
at 5, the sun
Yeah.
is already out. You might think it's at 7. Yes, I was like, oh, are we in
You're like, where am I?
Ethiopia? Another thing that shocked me, oh my God, I have a lot of shocking
Culture shock,
experiences.
yeah.
Like their streets are really so lovely, so amazing. Every time I wake up, I was like maybe dreaming I'm walking in the streets of Addis Ababa. Even up to now, guys, I'm still dreaming like I'm in Addis Ababa. Their streets really are so beautiful. Very, very beautiful. You experience all this.
Yeah, because I used to see Addis Ababa through Harriet's lenses, you know, and then I'm like, is this really Africa? Because the way it was shining in the night, I'm like, is this really Africa?
It's
You know?
Africa. East Africa.
Wow.
Yeah, East Africa.
So maybe you can share with us about your, like, how was the food? Because
The food is
Ethiopia is known to be that country with a lot of spices. Is it? Like they take
yeah, they
spices
use
and then
spices, but not too
Not too much, yeah.
If you don't want, you can tell them I don't want food without spices, or if you want spices, you tell them I want food with spices. So, but their main food is injera. That bread, you know, it's called injera. So that is their main food. Though for me, sometimes I could eat injera, but you know, injera is sour, and I don't like things that are too much sour. So it gives me heartburn. So I could eat sometimes I don't eat.
Okay.
But injera is good. But my best Ethiopian food was doro wet.
Doro?
Wet.
Doro wet.
Yes.
Okay, how does it taste? Uh-huh.
Chicken flavored and with injera. Yeah. It's
Because
called
me,
doro
I
wet.
tasted injera. Was it in Kenya? Even before going to Kenya, there's a time
yeah,
you took
yeah,
me
yeah.
to the little,
That
is it
was
Little
around-
Mogadishu?
Yeah.
We ate it somewhere. As
That
it-
was
I
not
think
in
it was
injera.
in a-
That
was not injera?
That was not injera. That was Somali food. We took
Oh.
injera around Bunga.
Bunga, yes.
Yeah,
that's
that's
so true.
soya.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, then how about the internet? How is the internet in Ethiopia?
Very
Is it
perfect.
especially for us, the content
Very
creators?
good. Their internet is really good. Yeah, I never experienced anything bad on their internet. No, their internet is good.
Okay.
And much affordable. Yeah. So when you reach the airport, they will give you a package like $10, maybe a week or a month. They will ask you how long are you gonna spend. Like they buy it for you according to how many days or weeks or months you're gonna spend in Ethiopia.
Okay.
Yeah. So guys, another thing that shocked me is in Ethiopia, if you don't have a permanent residence, you cannot open a bank account in Ethiopia. And even you can't send money from Ethiopia to another country. Yeah. So if you're planning your trip to Ethiopia, make sure you have your own dollars.
You have to carry your own money from your country.
Yes, and sometimes if you're changing a flight, you need to pay in dollars. And if you don't have dollars, where are you going to access the dollars from?
Exactly, because for them
they
they
don't
use
allow
dollars.
black market. Even Forex bureaus are not there. They were banned, but I'm hearing maybe the government is trying to bring them back. Yeah, so I don't know right now whether the Forex are back or not yet. Yeah, so but if you're planning your trip, make sure you have your dollars within you. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe you can also share with us about the Ethiopian culture. How is the Ethiopian culture?
Ethiopian culture is good, like the way how they dress, you know, they put on their long dresses. It's really so amazing. Their music, oh my God, the way how these people dance. It's not how we dance. You know, for us Ugandans, we dance with our whole body.
Okay.
But for them, only the top,
The upper
the upper part. It's only how they dance, you know. So that
Okay.
is the kind of music that you will experience in Ethiopia. Even when you go to restaurants, they always organize, you know, those musicians, the people, the entertainment
Amazing.
team, you know, to perform. So yeah, that is
So
it.
I believe you got an amazing experience in Ethiopia.
Definitely.
Would you advise people to visit Ethiopia?
100%.
Would you go back to Ethiopia?
100%, but not right now. There are a lot of people have been like, Harriet, you need to come
go
back.
Yeah.
Guys, we need to experience other countries, not only
Exactly.
Ethiopia. Yeah, I
Yeah.
love Ethiopia, and it's a land of origin. Did you know that?
No, actually, no.
Ethiopia is a land of origin.
Wow.
Yeah. Do you know that Ugandans, most of Africans migrated from Ethiopia? Yeah. Read the history.
I need to read about that. Because let me tell you, like when I grew up,
Do you know that the first human is from Ethiopia?
I heard of it. That one I heard of
She's
it.
called Lucy. And never forget to see Lucy. You will see Lucy and Andre. Yes.
Wow. I have a lot to see in Ethiopia, actually, you guys. Hey.
Yeah, so a
Wow.
lot. And actually, the main thing that took me to Ethiopia was to see Lucy, the first human. And when I saw Lucy on my first day, I was like, mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished.
Yes,
Wow.
mission accomplished.
So how did you come up with this idea of visiting Ethiopia? How did
Ethiopia
you-
has been always in my heart. Like I used to read more about Ethiopia. Like Ethiopia is one of the country that is rich in culture. With their Egypt, so I felt like and I should visit Ethiopia and also visit the Aksum Church, though I never went to the northern part of Ethiopia. That's where those churches are. You know, religion started from there. So I was like, I should visit Ethiopia one day.
Wow.
And when I got my money, after gathering my money, I never told anyone that I was going to see.
Let me tell you guys. Now with Harriet, I think that time I think I was in Uganda, or I was traveling around Uganda, and then I communicated with Harriet, and then she's like, Harriet, I'm going to leave the country. I asked her where. Now she cannot tell you where she's going. The next thing I saw, boom, Ethiopia. I'm like, when did she reach in Ethiopia? Like, you know. But anyways,
it's
me, I
always
was
not
happy
good
for
to
you. Yeah.
To discuss. I want people to see it, you know. If I tell you not to watch the video,
You will
you know,
not
I
watch.
feel like I've cheated the
Exactly.
exams for you.
Yeah.
So I just want to surprise. So I'll not come here and say, guys, today we are traveling to this. So they'll be like,
Exactly.
it's usual. I've already
Exactly.
watched that country. I've
Yeah.
seen more.
Exactly.
But now I need to show you from my lens. You saw it from other people. Yeah. So
Okay.
that's me. Yeah. I need to get, you know, all of us, we get different experiences.
Exactly,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I love the fact that most of the content creators now, whenever they travel, they love showing the positive side of a country.
Exactly. You
Yeah.
know, we are African. Western media actually does not portray Africa in a very good way. Like they say, we are very poor. Africa is not safe. It's risky. And I'm
Exactly.
told even in schools they teach their children like that. Don't go to Africa. Don't associate with Africans. Yes, they're not good people, which is not right. So
It's not
through
true, yeah.
us, people need to see
Exactly.
what Africa is.
That's right.
Yeah, so that is the image that we have to portray out there.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe people have had more of the pros and your Ethiopia and your experiences and all that. Do you have maybe one or two challenges that you face that side?
The challenge I can say is in Ethiopia, you know, it's one of the African country. Actually, it's the only African country that was not colonized. So they don't speak English. English is not their first language. Like you see us, we are colonized by British.
By British, yeah.
And English is our first language. So for them, they don't speak English. So there are only few people who speak English. So there is a challenge in the language. Yeah. So,
Language barrier.
Yeah, language barrier. So you have just to adopt and adjust how you speak to them. Most of the times, how I do it is I go broken. If you want to communicate with them, that is the best.
Okay.
Is the best. Any country that is not an English speaking country, the thing that you have to do is to go broken. If you want someone to understand what you're trying to tell them, go broken so that they can understand you. But you speak fluent English, they will never understand.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's one of the challenges that you had.
Yeah.
Okay.
Language barrier.
Guys, I don't want to make this video so long. Maybe Harriet can share with us her last message to people who are watching,
So my last
all the way from the
message-
diaspora, all the way from Ethiopia, Uganda. Maybe what can you share with people?
So the only thing I share with you all is let's be one. Together we stand, divided we fall. If we come together as Africans, not only Africans, we all lift each other, we grow together, we develop together, And yeah, and also never hear what people say and go by that.
Exactly.
Come to the ground, see exactly what it's all about.
Exactly.
Don't believe judging the book by its cover, but open and read what is inside the book.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
that was
is my
amazing.
message.
Guys, would you want
Yeah.
another sit down of me and Harriet? How was it? Rate it. Anyways, me, I had an amazing interview with
Yeah,
Harriet. That was
thank
so
you so
amazing.
much.
So Team Harriet, you know how we do it. Kindly subscribe to Harriet the Traveler. I'm gonna leave the link right over here in the description and also here rolling. Kindly show her some love, okay?
Yeah.
And tell her Harriet Anabo has sent me here. If you're out there and you're inspired to travel the world, why not? Just get your bag, get your flight tickets, travel. If you want to go to Ethiopia, why not? I'm the next one actually, okay?
Yeah. Actually, Ethiopia has a lot of things to see. A lot. Lalibela has a lot. Oh my God. Omo Valley, those unique tribes.
Yeah. All right, guys, that was it for this video. We shall see you in the next one.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for watching. We love you all. Love is for free. Share the love.
Bye.
Ciao.
Aha, Lynn, you can come.
So now